again, there's really no reason for me to... Yeah, and I just dodge it. Wow. This is so toxic. Holy cow. Yeah, there's no reason for me to just not do that. Okay, awesome. Poison Jab. Well, y'all, you wouldn't believe it, but I actually think I found a way to enjoy Pokemon Showdown. And it's actually not even playing singles. It's playing VGC. So I'm going to explain this team. I'll put a timestamp down below in the bottom right-hand corner to tell you when I'm done explaining, but I definitely need to explain this team. So what are we doing here? I saw a Wolfie VGC reel last night on, well, not a reel, it was a YouTube short, whatever, about Muk-A and has this Power of Alchemy ability, which copies the ability of an ally that faints. So you also have Minimize, which is epic because that means you can raise your evasion in VGC, which is really cool. But you also have this guy named Scovillain. Scovillain has Rage Powder, so you can get people to target you. And you also have the Moody ability, which basically +2 in a stat and -1 in another, which is very epic. So what do you do here? You click Rage Powder, you die, you give Muk-A the Moody ability with Minimize. It's very epic. You just boost. Do you have Power Trip on this thing? Oh, could you imagine if you could run Power Trip? I am running Crunch over Knockoff though, because Crunch is more spammable. And because so many people have booster energy that it just seems better. So what else do we got? We got Flamigo, who also helps because it has the Costar ability. So you can copy all of Muk-A stat boosts. We also have Calyrex Ice because that way I can set up Trick Room and I can also Pollen Puff into Muk. I was thinking about running Heal Pulse, but it doesn't look like Pollen Puff has an accuracy check when it goes into an ally. So there's no reason to run Heal Pulse over Pollen Puff. We also got Ursaluna Bloodmoon and Iron Hands. My hand, I love this thing. It's plus defense booster, which is really good. And I've used this thing in singles a lot, and I really like it. But honestly, Ursaluna Bloodmoon and Iron Hands barely come out. So you probably won't be seeing a whole lot of them, but that's okay because that's not what the video is about. It's not about them. It's about the Muk. The Muk is epic. So, man, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but we're just going to go with the starting four, which is basically Muk-A, Scovillain, and then Calyrex Ice with Flamigo in the back. Drown now. You should drown yourself now. So I could just Terra Grass immediately and Grass Knot into Kyogre because I have a feeling my opponent's going to go for a Water Spout Tailwind. Okay, they did not go for Tailwind on Tornadus. He went for a Bleakwind Storm. Awesome, great. So, and I get a speed drop, which is just fantastic. It's Life Orb Tornadus. Fucking fantastic. And a plus Spadef though, so that's kind of epic. The minus speed I don't want to take, but I also have Wider Bomb Flamigo, so I wouldn't even get a minus, the minus speed. I'll just go ahead and Trick Room up, try and stall this out as he Water Spouts again. I don't know how well Calyrex is going to take this. Not well at all. Okay, so I definitely lost this game unless I can get the greatest dodge sequence of all time, which I know I can't, but that's okay. I'd probably just lose the game immediately, which is just a great game one to start things off. I swear this thing is useful though. Okay, so Flamigo actually dodged it, but I cannot see. That's actually the problem. Bleakwind Storm does not miss in the rain, so of course he went for Bleakwind. Now this looks like a very free Muk Scovillain game. There's probably some Tailwind shenanigans going on with the Bramblegast. I have no idea what Subtrika is supposed to do. Altaria, I have no idea what it's supposed to do. Well, Altaria is probably there for Cloud9, if I had to guess. Bramblegast is probably there for Tailwind shenanigans, but I'm not running Tailwind, so I doubt my opponent brings it. Your Shifu Dark. It could be the water one too, actually. And then Oshirpin. He's probably going to bring Oshirpin. My opponent is not using a restricted legendary, which is really bizarre. And we're back, folks. We got interesting start from the opponent. So I can just minimize here for completely free. So Rage Powder does not work on the Bramblegast, but I can. I'll just go ahead and Wisp it, actually, because I might be faster than it, actually. And there's no reason to Rage Powder Altaria, I don't feel that obliged to do it. I don't know what Altaria is going to go for, but either way. He poltergeists Muk for some reason. Interesting. As Altaria goes for its own Wisp. So I really badly needed to go for a Rage Powder there. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll just Wisp Altaria again as he goes for another Poltergeist, but Scovillain actually dodges it. And Altaria does have the Tailwind ability. Interesting. I did not know that. I have leftovers on Muk, so I'm offsetting whatever damage is being done to it. I kind of want to bring in Flamigo right now, though, because +2 speed and +2 defense is kind of epic. But I'm not going to. I'm not that greedy. So I'll just crunch into Bramble, and I will go ahead and start Rage Powdering as Bramble Gas goes for a Poltergeist, and Altaria goes for a Defense Raise. Oh, goodness. All right. Oh, that defense drop is really good, though. So I'm just going to have to go for Glacial Lance guy and hope I kill someone. But I'll just kill Bramble Gas because I want to make sure that they're attacking into Altaria, or into Scovillain, excuse me. And if I get rid of Bramble Gas, then great. All right, cool. So I'm actually considering, is there a world where I actually bring in Costar guy in the Muk slot? Perhaps. 3 times defense, but it doesn't matter because your Shitfu is in and that guy crits everything. So I'll just Poison Jab it. Like, am I faster than it? No. Okay, just kill Scovillain already, bruh. Please just kill Scovillain. I'll just Rage Powder. Yeah. Okay, critical hits. Yeah, that killed. Okay, good. Good. Okay, now Muk is very moody, and Moonblast does barely any damage. I can't believe he didn't hit. I'm not going to Poison Jab Poison. I did get the Defense Raise, which is pretty cool. Albeit pretty unnecessary, but cool nonetheless. I'll go ahead and Poison Jab your Shitfu again and go ahead and get a Trick Room up and going. He turns to a Fairy Joint, which is fair. It's barely doing any damage to Calyrex, though, which is great. Great news for me. He gets up another Tailwind, which is hilarious because I just Trick Roomed up. So, minus special attack, minus speed. That's really good. Muk is really bulky here, actually. I'll go ahead and Pollen Puff into my own Muk to get its HP back. Oh, you can dodge Pollen Puff. Okay, so I need to put Heal Pulse on this thing because Heal Pulse does not have an accuracy check. I was not aware of that. Okay, so yeah, that's really bad. That's pretty bad. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. I'll go ahead and Pollen Puff it again. Maybe hit. Man, I thought Pollen Puff bypassed the accuracy check on an ally Pokemon, but I guess not. Alright, Poison Jab does a whole 5% to Altaria. I dodged Pollen Puff again, which is really unfortunate. Moonblast does not KO me. Surging Strike misses. I'll just go ahead and pretend that Altaria doesn't exist because it's so ass in this matchup. Yeah, actually, that's what I'll do. I get another attack drop with Muk, and Pollen Puff finally connects, which is great. Dodge Moonblast, Surging Strike connects. So I can bring in Mr. Flamigo. Yeah, facts. And because Trick Room is up, I'm actually faster than it. So, I'll go ahead because I got no speed boost, so that's great. I can just Acro into your Shitfu immediately then, and it probably will kill. And I'll just fish for a crit on Altaria. He goes for another Tailwind, which is insane behavior because your Shitfu definitely is slower now. And now he is faster this next turn, but it doesn't really matter. I get a Spidef drop and a special attack drop. Okay, interesting. Well, this is a problem. But I do have the evasion boost, so there is a chance I could just dodge it, which would be great. I really desperately need that right about now. I'll go ahead and just CC. Actually, let me Poison Jab and Protect. I'm going to try and stall at this Tailwind maybe a little bit. Okay, it's a special set, so actually it's going to do barely any damage because I have a 2.5 Spidef increase. So again, there's really no reason for me to... Yeah, and I just dodge it. Wow. This is so toxic. Holy cow. Yeah, there's no reason for me to just not do that. Okay, awesome. Poison Jab. And now basically with only Moonblast and Altaria's arsenal, we can just Actually, I can protect here too to make sure I don't get burned. Yeah, I'm just gonna protect here to make sure I don't get burned. Although Will-O-Wisp probably has a very, very small chance of connecting at this point, but it's still worth it to me. Muk has lost all its attack drops, which is good. It actually just doubled it. Okay, awesome. So now I definitely can just start spamming this. Acro, there's a whole 14%, and I dodged the Willow. Great. And Poison Jab just did 16%. Awesome. I'll just go ahead and do the Terra Stellar to show that off. I have Terra Stellar on Flamigo because it has 3 really good options for attacking. I don't really feel like committing to one of them. So I just have Terra Stellar, you know, why not? Why not try it out? But this is a kind of game that we want with our Muk. This is exactly what we're playing for with our Muk. Yes, it's turn 15. Yes, it's the longest VGC game of all time. I know, folks, but we won. We won in the cheesiest way possible, and it worked, and it's awesome, and I love Pokemon again. Isn't that great? My opponent's actually about to time out. That's amazing. Wow. That's amazing. He Con Guard again. Well, he probably Con Guard because it's the first move in his move slot, and yeah, my opponent definitely left the battle. There we go. That's the Muk game we wanted, folks. That is what we are trying to do. And I'm seeing Tornadus again, so I'm actually not going to start with the guys I did last time. I'm actually going to start with... There's no way to stop that, though, which is really annoying. I guess Muk would be... Maybe Muk. This is where I probably need some speed control on this team because I have none. And even Flamigo is slower, so that's not going to help me out a whole lot. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, I think I just lose this game again immediately, which sucks, but I'll try something. Oh, okay, he didn't do this. Okay, interesting. He didn't do the start that he really should have, which was just Kyogre Tornadus, which is basically a free win for my opponent because you can just spam Water Spout and Bleakwind. I maybe should switch out Ursaluna or Iron Hands for a Wide Guard user. That might be very useful for this team comp to beat that, because that honestly, Water Spout Bleakwind just destroys my entire team very well. It just does. It just does. There's no saving myself from it. There really isn't. Fluttermane turns to... Okay, interesting. Is it gonna Dazzle? What? Huh? What? What? Okay. That's totally fine. The hell? I got a Spidef Goose with Scovillain too, which is hilarious, actually. That's actually awesome. He Helping Hands again. I'm just gonna Rage Powder again. And he does Moonblast this time. He gets a fucking crit. That's crazy. But it's okay because I'm gonna keep getting Minimize boosted, and I actually get Moody early, and I get a Spidef Race too. Awesome. Cool. Shimon! And now I will just set up Trick Room, I think. Also, I apologize for that noise you guys are probably hearing. My grandparents are oh, foul play. Okay, that's fine. My grandparents are having their carpet torn up basically upstairs, so there's a guy working on that. I get a special attack raise and a Spidef drop. That's not great, but that's okay. I'll just go ahead and Poison Jab into Glacial Lance here. I think I'm slower than for a Giraffe effectively. And getting damage on Kyogre is huge here, actually. So that's really good. That's really good ship. 53 to for a Giraffe, though, is nasty work, I won't lie. Is it Kachu? The opposing for a Giraffe ate such a spare. Oh, right, I'm on Earth. Oh, so it must be Kachu or something. All right. I don't have any speed boost. Oh, I do, actually. Okay, that's not good. That's really bad. But it's fine. If Poison Jab is doing 80%, then I can just Poison Jab again and protect with Flamigo, and I'm probably okay. I would really love to get a poison here with Muk. I also have 4 evasion boosts, so that's cool. I protect here again, though, as my opponent goes for the... Oh my god. I forgot Ally Switch was a thing, I'll be honest. All right, I guess defense boost with Mr. Muk, which is great. I might as well just crunch actually in the Refrigeraff slot. And is he gonna ally switch again though? Dude, that is so fucking loud, bro. Okay, I dodged Foul Play. And I dodged Origin too? Awesome. Great. Refrigeraff is still alive though for some reason. Interesting. But I can protect here with Mr. Flamigo, which is great. That's really good. Yes, sir. He Foul Plays into me. And I crunch Kyogre, therefore killing it. And I get another Moody boost, which is a speed boost, which is actually useful in this matchup now, because I actually might... No, I don't outspeed Flutter, but... Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to predict him to go for a ally switch, as he does not go for an ally switch. Okay, this might be really bad. Because Moonblast connects. That sucks. Poison Jab probably just does not kill. Okay, but I get a poison though, which is really nice. Man, I really thought the ally switch was coming out there. That sucks. That really sucks. I think Muk can solo this game though at this point. I might even be faster than whatever comes in, which would be awesome. He has nothing in his arsenal at this point that bypasses accuracy checks. So your Shifu Rapid Strike comes in. I'll just... Dude, what is going on? Jesus Christ. Okay, whatever. I'm going to turn to a Grass Joint, actually. On the off chance that he hits Surging Strikes, I take it even better. As I dodge it, which is great. As I dodge Moonblast, which is great. And now I just Poison Jab your Shifu. Okay, Fluttermane takes more Poison Chip. I can't really protect in front of it, though, because your Shifu has the Unseen Fist ability. Moonblast does barely any damage, though, and I just get another Poison Jab onto your Shifu. I did get an attack drop, though, which really sucks. I get a special attack raise, which doesn't really matter. Man, that's doing a lot more than I thought it would, actually. That's 30%. Yeesh. All right, I really need an attack raise anytime now. I don't need a defense drop. Okay, speed drop, which is fine. I'm still slower. Dude, how do you hit 2 in a row, man? Oh, wow. He's getting the highest rolls possible, too, now. Okay. Please, Muk, just dodge this one. Please, Muk. Please, Muk. Please, I'm begging you. Please dodge just one more, buddy. Just dodge one more. Please. Please, I'm begging you, Muk. Please just dodge. One more. Please. Please. Muk, your ass, dude. Oh my god. Fuck me. That's so sad. I deserve to win that game too. Alright, what the fuck am I looking at here? Whatever. I think I'd win. Yeah, I really don't know what's about to come out. I'm just gonna go with my standard starting 4 though, because like I said, I don't know what's coming out. I don't know. Yeah. Well, again, his UI and Calyrex Ice. Interesting. Dude, what the fuck, man? Dude, this is gonna be the worst video of all time. But unfortunately, I'm using Heat, so it's gonna be the best video of all time. Let me just go ahead and Wisp Calyrex. Interesting. Interesting. I've never seen that before. That's really crap. Because Muk's gonna die now. So let me just protect and Rage Powder, I guess. Actually, let me just protect and Willow Lily. Okay, just does Glacial Lance again. I figured that's probably what was gonna happen. I get a defense race though, which is awesome. I'm going to Calyrex immediately and set up a Trick Room though. And I'll just go ahead and I think I live a Glacial Lance now, which is great. So I'll just do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. And I'm gonna outspeed everything once I'm on Trick Room. I know he's at +1, but he's also burned, and my defense is double. I also could just straight up dodge it, which is the best part. It's the best part. So he goes into Incineroar. Tries to go for an Encore. Interesting. What was he trying to Encore? Protect? Wait, what was he trying to Encore? Huh? Was that a misclick? That must have been a misclick. Oh, that's crazy. He misclicked. That's crazy. So that means I can just protect and heal pulse. I think heal pulse goes through protect. I guess we're gonna find out here, right? Dude, heal pulse is such dude. This game sucks. It's okay though. We'll poison jab Lilligant here and heal pulse into Muk again. And that's totally fine. This will work out. This will work out just fine, I think. Yeah. Dude, this hammering above me, man. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, folks. We're figuring it out. You guys didn't know I was at a construction site today, but yes, I am. It's true. I really need my opponent to start hurrying up, though. I only have so much Pokemon energy in me, and this guy is really just draining all of it, to be honest. Okay, Poison Jab Lilligant with the Sash, and I poison it, which is great. I heal Pulse Muk now. He Parting Shots in the Calyrex for some reason. Interesting. It goes into his own Calyrex. It's no longer weak to Crunch, though, so... Yeah, okay. No, that's totally fine. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No, don't Encore me into my attacking move. No. All right. I wish I could Crunch into a Rangaroo, though, but that's okay. I'm just gonna... yeah, I'm just gonna Glacial Lance and Poison Jab now. Damn, that still did a lot. Oh, and I get a Poison, too. That's epic. Is a Rangaroo going for Instruct, then? Probably. Muk dodges, which is great. Yeah, it is Instruct. Wow. And that did 20% to Muk. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a crazy game. That's an insane game. We love to see it. All right. What is this? What? This has to be Trick Room, right? That's gotta be. So I'll just bring... Do I even bring Rex in? I feel like it's still useful. Yeah, I feel like Rex is still useful here, especially if he brings the Lug. I'm gonna bring Ursaluna though here, because Ursaluna actually looks really good in this matchup. So I'm bringing it. It's been decided. So Galio is slow, but it is fast, so that's a problem for my opponent. All right, he brings in Avalugg immediately. Interesting. So I can just minimize. I can Willow Avalugg immediately too. There's no region. It's probably Mountain Gale, and I think Mountain Gale hits both my Pokemon anyway, so yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I guess Solgaleo is probably just going to click Trick Room immediately as well. Yeah. So we're going to Wisp into Lug, and then Solgaleo will do whatever it wants, and I'm going to minimize with Muk. Now the question is, would it be better to Wisp into Solgaleo though? Maybe. I'm not. Am I going to? No. No, I'm not. Why? Because I don't want to. I really need my opponent to start clicking buttons here. He switches into Rhyperior, and he Fire Blasts with Solgaleo. So it's a good thing I didn't Wisp into that, because I would have done effectively nothing. I get a Speed Drop, though, which sucks. It sucks because I could Grass Knot into Rhyperior, but Fire Blast, unfortunately, is a move that exists in this scenario. So I'm still going to Grass Knot at Rhyperior. As it goes Avalugg again, the Fire Blast does connect, which is actually fine too, because that means I get Moody on Muk early, Evasion Raise, and I get an Attack Raise. Incredible. That is literally incredible. I guess I'll just go Ursaluna, and I will now Crunch on Solgaleo and Earth Power onto Avalugg, and he doesn't really have a switch in to either of these. He'd be better off switching out Solgaleo, but yeah, I think this will work out. I don't see a world in which his Avalugg is fast Avalugg though. He gets a crit with Flash Cannon. That's so lucky, dude. He body pressed into Muk though for some reason, and Crunch is probably gonna get close to a KO. It did. It's weakness policy. Okay, interesting. As I get Defense Raise on Muk, which is great. That Flash Cannon crit really sucks, but now that it is weakness policy, I don't think it mattered a whole lot, to be honest. I'm just going to Poison Jab into Mr. Screamtail, though. And then Hyper Voice here. I think Hyper Voice was still doing enough to Solgaleo, to be honest. If he doesn't opt to Protect. But I feel like Trick Room's about to come out. I really do. I feel like it has to soon. In which case, I might not want to kill Scream Tail then. But he just goes for a Terra Dark Crunch on the Muk? Interesting. I guess it makes sense though. Because Calyrex Ice is weak to Scream Tail. But I have saved my Terra for this very moment. Because now I can turn to a Fire Joint and Trick Room. And if Solgaleo goes for a Flash Cannon, I will resist it. So this is the end game that I wanted, basically. Now, maybe it's better to save Terra for Rhyperior, because I am weak to ground. But I have a defense. I've doubled my defense, so I'm not too worried about it. I feel like I played this game as well as I could. My opponent's made some weird doubles, which is fine. Scream Tail goes for a Crunch, and like I said, Flash Cannon comes out, kills Solgaleo, and now Trick Room is up. And my opponent actually just forfeited right on the dot. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. With what I just had on the field, I completely understand. It makes sense. I don't blame him at all. Okay, so, interesting. Part of me wants to just get Trick Room up immediately on this one. Actually, no. We're just going to do the same start we always do. Yeah, that Chi-Yu could be annoying if it's Heat Wave, which it usually is. My understanding is Chi-Yu is usually like some combination of Heat Wave, Overheat, Flamethrower, Dark Pulse, because it's usually Specs or Scarf. It could also run Fire Blast instead of Overheat. Could also run Protect if it's not running choice item. But yeah. Alright, I need my opponent to hurry up here. My team's really not that intimidating. Just kidding, it definitely is. Look at this thing. I'd be intimidated. Dude, when you see a bunch of ragtag Pokemon, you know you're in for the spin cycle. You know what I mean? Like, about to spin you on your forehead, for real. Alright, so my opponent has decided to start the game, which is great. Great for me. As my opponent is actually looking like he wants to Tailwind up, so I'm going to Wisp Iron Hands immediately. As Whimsicott actually is doing quite the opposite and gets a Tailwind up, which is also totally fine. I get a Spadef raise with Scovillain, which doesn't really affect much. I'm just going to go for another Wisp, though. There's no reason for me not to. I don't know if he can switch in at this point. And he doesn't switch anyone in. Great. And he just is doubling up into Muk, so he's very terrified of this Muk, which I don't blame him at all. I would be too. As I get some leftovers recovery, and Whimsicott, how much did Whimsicott to? 21%? Okay, so I can Poison Jab into Whims and then Rage Powder, so I get Iron Hand's attention. As I dodge the Moonblast, which is awesome. Wild Charge does 27%, not too shabby. Poison Jab, Sash, expected. Poison, nope, not that lucky, but it's okay. I didn't need it, to be honest. I'm just going to Crunch here because I'm in case it's like Terra Steel or something, as he just protects immediately. But it doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing I have been doing. Actually, Whimsicott's kind of a dead slot. I'm going to Crunch into Iron Crown and Rage Powder once again. Whimsicott is low-key a dead slot here, because it's not going to Moonblast. I know that. And even if it does, it's still going to go into Muk whether I click Rage Powder or not. So, wait, why am I clicking Rage Powder? Oh, right, for Iron Crown. That's right. Okay. Still good play. Activates Quark Drive, which is special attack Quark Drive. Volt switches into that, though. So, Iron Hand comes out. That was a really good play for my opponent. I won't even lie. That was really good. I could Endeavor into me right in here if I really wanted to, which I think I will, actually. Let me just Poison Jab into it and then Endeavor into it. As he fake outs my Muk, but it misses. Okay, 40% on me Raiden. And I dodge an Electro Drift as well. Man, I'm getting really lucky this game. Moody, Spadef Raise. Spadef Raise is awesome. I'm just going to Poison Jab into Raiden again and go for a Rage Powder. As he Electro Drifts into Scovillain, and Scovillain actually is able to tank it. That's great. Drain Punch does kill though, because I am at -1 defense, which makes sense. Muk now Poison Jabs and Raiden. I almost get the roll, but I just barely miss out on it. I double my speed, which is hilarious, because now Flamigo can actually come in, and I can just Yeah, Iron Hands isn't doing any types of damage, but I do know I outspeed Miraidon. Even if it's Choice Scarf, I outspeed it, which is hilarious. Man, I could even stall out a turn of I could even stall out a turn of terrain if I really wanted to, which I think I will. And that was the right play. Yeah, that was definitely the right play. Because now he's definitely lost terrain. He might, yeah, I get an attack drop on Muk, but that's okay. I didn't need it. I'll just aggro into Miraidon, maybe catch a switch or something. Yeah, I'm in a really good position right now though. He goes Iron Crown, which is only going to get one more turn of the special attack raise. Actually, no, it won't. It'll get 2 turns, but that's okay. I aggroed anyway, so I don't get my defenses dropped or anything. Again, I will be faster than it, even if it is. Oh, interesting. Okay. Now I'm not sure what to do. I don't think Volt Switch kills in any world. So I'm just going to aggro into Iron Hands as Muk dodges on yet another fake out, which is great. Crunch Iron Crown, which I'm actually faster than Iron Crown, and attacking and cutters me. And I don't drop my speed. Do I drop my attack? No, I don't. Okay, awesome. I'll just go for another Crunch and aggro. I think I won this. I think I clinched this game. Actually, I'll Poison Jab and I'll go ahead and Terra CC on Iron Crown because I know I'm faster than everything. And I think this is enough to pick up the KO. It is. And Muk is faster than Iron Hands, so that'll get a KO. GG's. Respect the opponent for saying GG, well played. Because this was well played in my opinion. But now I can just Poison Jab and Acrobatics into Miraidon. Like I said, even if it's Scarf, I'm still faster than it. So yeah, GG's. Wow. That was a really good game. I really like that. Do we end it on there? I think we will. We're at 30 minutes. So, if you guys want to try this team out, poke your paste down below as always. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate y'all. And, yeah, that's all I got to say. So, really fun strategy. Shout outs to Wolfie for his reel popping up and showing me that, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this, so. Yeah, this will be the one and only VGC video for a while though. But if you guys have any other VGC strategy you want me to try, let me know. All right, have a great rest of your day, y'all. Peace.